Brett Thomson here, Superintendent at Carbrook Golf Club. Well, haven't seen me at all this year, so I thought I'd better make an appearance, come on out and just give you a little bit of an update on the course about what's happening and what's been going on. So you probably would have noticed this year, obviously we're not underwater like we were last year, and we've had a lot less rain. So we've probably had about 50 mils of rain every month so this year, so it's been fairly dry and that, so it's been thankful for that. And you know, I'm really happy about how the course has recovered from last year to this sort of stage now, so fingers crossed we don't get too much more rain anymore. So but anyway, I'll just update you on a few other things that I thought might have interest you, or what I think's interesting. So first, I'd like to talk about like the green speed. Like you probably would have noticed, like they're still not that quick at the moment. Obviously the weather and the warm sort of climate sort of days are keeping the grass growing a little bit, but you might see like some days or some weeks I'll be a little bit faster than others. Like it just depends like how cold it gets, what sort of like sunlight we get during the day. So they might grow a bit, and then some weeks they might like turn a little bit brown, and that's when you'll see the speed will come in. But over the next 2 months, 3 months sort of thing, the greens will speed up. They'll go into like a little dormancy stage, and you'll see they'll brown off, and everyone will know then the speed will be up to 10, you know, possibly a little bit faster compared to like what it is now. Probably the other couple of other things that I'd like to note is, like, you know, we've had like a few challenges since we've had COVID with our staffing and stuff like that. So we had never had like a full complement of staff for the last few years, but you might have seen a few new faces around the course at the moment. So we're back to the numbers where we want to be, sort of thing. And it's just like, it's going to help present the course a lot better. Like you might have noticed that over the last few months, like it's been presenting fairly well and pretty consistently, and everything's been neat and tidy out there. So let's hope we just keep with those number of staff moving forward, and you know, users will get the enjoyment out on the course with it like that. So also, like, you know, in summer, like obviously a lot of man hours just go towards cutting all the rough and keeping the fairways down and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same every year. In summer, those 3-4 months are really busy because you get like that holiday period in there as well, so we've got to work a little bit extra harder. But as now it's slowed down, you'll see us start to take on other jobs, like probably mulching like some of the gardens, and obviously we just did all the potholes out on the course. Like we just like got a few extra hours to do various jobs, so you know, we started pruning some of the trees up and down as well. So we'll just keep doing them over the next few months and see how we go until, you know, we get back to the start of the growing season as well. So yeah, so also there's probably one other problem that we've always had around, like, and it's the mite problem. Like people are probably just haven't really updated if like have gone into any sort of like information about that. So in 2021, obviously when we first got attacked really bad, like we started working with an agronomist who's down in Sydney, and he's come up here to sort of have a look at our greens to see how we're going. He put a program together. So for the last 2 years we've had a real extensive spraying program, like just to cover like the greens, and we've been going out to the collars and probably a little bit smaller on like the tees and some of the surrounds, just to give us like a full coverage of all those surface playing areas. So you know, we're where we're at now, like we're pretty confident that like the surface that you see now, like we've just done a test recently, like there's no sign of any mites, there wasn't one there. So working with him going forward, we're going to keep doing this program, which is pretty intensive, like moving forward. So just to put your mind at rest out there, so if anyone like, you know, has got any sort of questions or queries, like that's where we're at this point. So you know, I think we're going to be pretty good moving forward from here. So anyway, that's about all for me. So yeah, and happy golfing out there, enjoy yourself, and yeah, see you out on the course. I'll be playing every Thursday. You might have a blooper. Much more, except for like just enjoy the course, and yeah, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed I might be here next month, might not be, never know. See how we go. Yeah, good guy.